In a small suburban town, tucked between bustling streets and peaceful parks, lived a woman named Nora and her daughter Lovely. Nora was a mother whose love radiated like the warmth of the sun, and Lovely, her daughter, adored her beyond words. Nora was not just a mother to Lovely, she was her best friend, her confidant and her anchor through life's challenges. Nora's selflessness was endless. Whether it was comforting Lovely through heartbreak, cheering her on through every accomplishment, or just sharing moments of quiet joy, Nora was always there. For Lovely, her mother's presence felt like a soft embrace, filling her with strength, love, and an unbreakable sense of belonging. Every day she felt deeply cherished. But one day, the life Lovely had known changed forever. Nora became seriously ill. And despite Lovely's whispered prayers in the dark of night, despite the hours spent holding her mother's hand and pleading for more time, Nora passed away. Lovely's world shattered. The grief was overwhelming, but it was the regret that hurt most. I know I loved her deeply, and I cared for her so much, Lovely murmured to herself during sleepless nights. But I feel like I could have done more. That's my greatest regret. Weeks passed, and the weight of missing Nora never lifted. Lovely often sat by the window, staring out at the orchids her mother once admired, her heart heavy with memories. She smiled at the thought of their late-night talks, the way Nora would gently brush her hair, and the sound of her laughter echoing in their home. But that smile would fade as the regret crept in. Had she truly shown her mother just how much she meant? As the years went by, those thoughts stayed with her, but they also awakened a deep longing. Lovely dreamed of one day being a mother herself, of holding her child close and loving them with the same boundless affection Nora had shown her. She longed to be her child's best friend, the way Nora had been hers. I want to give my child the kind of love that makes them feel safe and cherished, and she would whisper during her quiet moments, the same love my mother gave me. I want to be for them what she was for me. Eventually, Lovely became a mother. When she held her newborn daughter for the first time, a wave of emotion washed over her. In that tiny face, she saw the legacy of love passed down to her. Tears filled her eyes as she kissed her daughter's forehead, whispering, "I will love you with all of my heart, just like she loved me." As her daughter grew, Lovely poured every ounce of her love into her. Every bedtime story, every shared laugh, every moment of comfort was a reflection of the love Nora had given her. Each night, Lovely would offer the same prayer. If there's another life, I hope I can be her daughter again. I wasn't ready to lose her. Maybe next time I'll have another chance. Though Lovely lived knowing she was doing her best, the longing for just one more moment with her mother never left her. She often told her daughter stories about Nora, how her eyes sparkled with laughter, how she sang quietly while cutting the dress she was sewing, and how her love burned steady, no matter what life threw their way. One peaceful night, Lovely dreamed of her mother. They were sitting together on bench in their garden just like old times, with the soft glow of a setting sun casting a golden light around them. Nora smiled, her hand resting gently on Lovely's. "You did more than enough, my sweet girl," Nora said softly. "You loved me more than you'll ever know. And you're giving that same love to your daughter. I see it in her eyes, just like I saw it in yours." Lovely awoke with tears in her eyes, but this time, they weren't from sorrow. They were from peace. She smiled, knowing that the love they shared was timeless, transcending everything. She didn't have to wait for another life to love her mother more, because in every tender moment with her own daughter, in every small act of care, Nora's love lived on.